Welcome back to Views with Hughes, your Jennifer News. This is Jerome Hughes, and today's story, Disney is caught up in a bit of controversy, more like a backlash, okay? So we see here, as we know, customers from Charter Spectrum, they lost their Disney services because, well, Disney and Charter wasn't able to come to an agreement, okay? So the clash between Charter Communications and Walt Disney, which is fueled by the surge of cord cutting, has actually grown increasingly complex. Now, Charter recently indicated that it might consider severing ties with Disney Networks and its programming lineup. This decision came after the two companies hit an impasse in negotiations to renew their Carriage contract. In response, Disney is subtly suggesting to Charter subscribers that they should disconnect from the major cable distributor. It seems to me that they're actually trying to get people to, well, they're trying to persuade them. But now we see that they're trying to go ahead and get them to actually try to get our stuff. Seems to me that they cut it off so that way they can think they can force the customers to go ahead and get their packages. I could be wrong, but so far it's just speculation. Now, in a set of social media promotions released on Sunday, Disney urged Charter subscribers to think about subscribing to Hulu's live TV option. This package offers access to numerous cable networks that are available through Charter, as well as some that likely currently lack, specifically networks owned by Disney. According to the company, Disney, of course, no contrast, no cable box, and immediate subscription, where they emphasized in a blog post on Sunday. Now, the company introduced this option featuring 90 different channels in 2017. Now, Disney planned to broadcast this message about Hulu across various social media platforms. Now, Disney's maneuver with Hulu is just the most recent episode in the ongoing struggle between these two companies. Now, their battle could potentially disrupt the media industry as we know it. Okay. Now, who is responsible for this? Who's responsible for all of this? Who's made a move? I'm telling you, it's not Charter. Disney under Bob Iger. Okay. Now, with that being said, this service reaches nearly 15 million households, and Disney removed it from the popular TV network to remove what was supposed to be in its popular TV networks, including ESPN, ABC, as well as Disney Channel, from Charter Spectrum cable service. Now, like I said, it reaches nearly 15 million households, including those in the major markets like Los Angeles and New York City. Now, the core disagreement lies in Disney's desire to secure higher rates versus Charter's aspirations to gain more flexibility in packaging Disney's properties. Now, Charter also aims to provide Disney streaming services like Disney Plus at no extra cost to its customers, an approach that could undercut Disney's new business model with these popular hubs. Now, what was that Disney business model that's brand new all of a sudden? This came from the earnings call that they had, where they're going to focus more on trying to get people to go ahead on that, get and purchase the ad tier platform of Disney Plus instead of the no ad tier platform. So in other words, they want them to go ahead and pay for the ad tiers, so that way the people can watch the ads. Disney can make more money. But if they won't be able to do that if they're able to go ahead and afford the non-ad tier platform of Disney Plus. So that's where they decided to go ahead and jack the prices up for that. Okay, that's the particular business model that they feel that would be undercut if Charter Spectrum made that kind of move. You know. So basically, the CEO Christopher Winfrey of Charter said, "This is far from a typical dispute over Carriage." Okay, so this is coming from the Carriage contracts, like I stated before, that he had a conversation with investors this past Friday morning. Charter has highlighted the rise of streaming platforms like Disney Plus and Hulu as catalysts for cable's decline. Now, customers are forced to pay for channels with diminished premium content or networks that they scarcely use, subsequently compelling them to pay again for a streaming alternative. Now, if you have any thoughts about this, feel free to go ahead and let me know in the comments below. I want to know your thoughts about this. Do you think that Bob Iger is actually forcing them to go ahead and purchase all of the streaming platforms and stuff that's owned by Disney, or could I be wrong? What do you think about this? Let me know your thoughts about that in the comments below. Okay. Now, Winfrey outlawed a novel model that tried to propose, which Disney probably rejected. Okay. So remember, these are networks that people scarcely use. There's hardly anyone watching ABC as well as Disney Plus, not Disney Plus, Disney Channel, possibly even ESPN. Okay. Now, this model would provide flexibility by allowing customers who don't usually frequently engage with Disney or ESPN networks to avoid paying extra for them. Now, additionally, Charter would offer ad-supported versions of Disney's streaming services within their packages. Now, on Sunday, Disney appeared to suggest that Charter customers should abandon the distributor and solely embrace streaming to access the networks that they desire. But like I said, these are people who hardly use anything related to Disney, let alone ESPN. Now, Hulu Plus Live TV also includes Hulu's exclusive TV shows and popular films, ad-supported Disney Plus and ESPN, all bundled in one plan. And it also offers unlimited DVR for recording and storing favorite content for up to 9 months. Now, Disney explained, furthermore, Disney's networks and stations are available on other TV streaming services, including DirecTV Stream, YouTube TV, Sling, and Fubo. Now, there's a big problem with all of this right now. They're trying to go ahead and get more people to go ahead and buy more of Disney stuff by simply cutting off Spectrum cable services from a lot of consumers who were possibly watching ESPN at that time, and next thing you know, poof, it went off. Now, what happened after that move? Well, interesting that you asked. See, what happened after that was, the fact of the matter was the company's stock had actually went down. Right now, sitting at $81.19. Okay. Today, it lost about 55%. Okay. I thought it was going to change, but it didn't. All right. So it's down to $81.19 compared to its opening at $81.42. Okay. Now, this is pretty interesting because it shows here that after Disney made that move and stuff, the market value came crashing down. They assumed that this was going to be a great move on them to go ahead and do this, but instead, this is happened at the wrong time, especially around the time where their market value was already going down, and now it's going down even further. Like I said in the previous video, I guarantee you the market value is going to go down about around 75%. Another commenter on that video said about around 70%. Let me know your thoughts about that in the comments below. What do you think the market value is going to fall? Do you think it's going to fall lower than 75%? How low do you think that's going to go? So with that being said, Bob Iger has a lot to explain to investors in the next earnings call. Okay, he's going to have to explain to this why he made this move. Why was this move made and stuff? What are they going to do next? Is the plan going to come into fruition? Is it actually going to work? That's what we're going to see. But Disney in general is not doing so well. Okay, we all know that. All right, they're trying to go ahead and put the stuff that they put out there as if it's more affordable, but instead people are going to pay much more than they anticipated. Why? Because every year the price always goes up, and now these are things that people don't even watch anymore. Because they got tired of all the virtual sitting, they got tired of all the messaging, where they decided to go ahead and leave the company alone altogether. So be sure to let me know your thoughts about this in the comments below. Let me know what went wrong in the video. Be sure to include any additional thoughts that you might have in this video. If you enjoy what I shared in this on this particular topic, go ahead, smash the like button, share far wide across social media. If you enjoy what I shared in this video, go ahead and be sure to smash the like button and also give me any additional comments below. Now, if you enjoyed all the content I put out there, go ahead, subscribe to the channel, click the bell notification so that way you'll be notified of future uploads and updates. Until then, peace.